Hello students, I am Dr. Jyoti Vaingankar from Department of Botany, PSC's RSN College of Arts and Science. I am here to take a module for the program Bachelor of Science in the subject of Botany from the course Molecular Biology and Genetic Engineering. It is taken from the unit Recombinant DNA Technology. Name of the module is Cloning Vectors, that is PBR322, TI plasmid, YAC, lambda phage, M13 phage and cosmid. In this module, you will learn about PBR322, TI plasmid, YAC, lambda phage, M13 phage and cosmid vectors. At the end of this module, you will be able to describe the structure of PBR322, explain the structure of TI plasmid, describe the structure of YAC, explain the structure of lambda phage, describe the structure of M13 phage, and explain the structure of cosmid. A cloning vector is a DNA molecule in which foreign DNA can be inserted or integrated and which is further capable of replicating within the host cell to produce multiple clones of recombinant DNA. Following are the characteristics of an ideal vector. It should replicate autonomously. It should have origin of replication. It should possess selectable markers. It should show restriction site. In addition, it should be of smaller size and it should have low molecular weight. Now let us study first about PBR322 vector. The plasmids occurring naturally do not possess characteristics to be used as cloning vector. Therefore, they are constructed by inserting the genes of replication and antibiotic resistance. PBR322 vector is the first artificial cloning vector. This is the structure of PBR322 vector. It is composed of 4362 base pairs of DNA. It shows origin of replication, that is ORI, from a naturally occurring plasmid called E1, and it also has genes resistance against two antibiotics, ampicillin and tetracycline. The plasmid has unique recognition sites for 20 restriction endonucleases. Among these, 6 restriction sites such as EcoR1V, BAMH1, SPH1, SAL1, XMA3 and NRU are present within the gene coding for tetracycline resistance. Now let us study about TI plasmid vector. This vector is derived from Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Agrobacterium tumefaciens is a gram-negative bacteria which affects about 3000 dicots, causing crown gall disease. It consists of a large plasmid which induces tumors in plant. Therefore, it is called as TI plasmid. It ranges between 180 to 205 kb in size. Some unusual amino acid derivatives are encoded by DNA which are known as opines. Agrobacterium tumefaciens utilize these opines as a source of carbon and nitrogen. TI plasmid can be grouped into 3 on the basis of opines produced as octopine, nopalin and agropine. These are the structures of octopine plasmid and nopalin plasmid. It contains tDNA region of about 23 to 25 kb which is transferred into plant cells. The genes OCS and NOS are responsible for the biosynthesis of octopine and nopalin. Genes OCC and NOC are responsible for catabolism of octopine and nopalin. ARC genes are required here for arginine catabolism. The plasmid also carries transfer gene which helps in the transfer of tDNA from one bacterium to another bacterial or plant cells. ONC genes are responsible for oncogenicity, ORI gene for origin of replication, and INC gene for incompatibility. Bacterial cell wall secretes lipopolysaccharide, which helps it to attach with polygalacturonic acid fractions of the plant cell wall. From the wounded cell wall of plants, a low molecular weight phenolic compound acetylserinone is secreted, which induces Vir genes of TI plasmids. Virulent genes encode a set of protein which helps in oxygen transfer and integration of tDNA region into host genome. Transfer of tDNA from agrobacterium to plant cells depends on 25 base pair repeated sequences at both ends of tDNA, known as left and right border repeats, and on virulence genes. tLtDNA encodes two enzymes which are involved in the biosynthesis of auxins and cytokinins. Now let us study about yeast artificial chromosome vector. The yeast artificial chromosome vectors are linear DNA segments that contain all molecular components which are required for replication in yeast. This is the diagram showing YAC vector. The YAC contains E. coli origin of replication ORIE and the selectable marker AMPR, a yeast DNA sequence, genes for uracil biosynthesis pathway UR3, providing a centromeric function, autonomously replication sequence ARS, which serves as yeast ori. It allows the vector to replicate in a yeast cell. Tryptophan synthesis pathway TRP and telomeric sequence is extended by the enzyme telomerase in the yeast cell. The TRP1 and URA3 are yeast selectable markers, one for each end, which ensure that properly reconstituted YACs survive in yeast cells. Recognition sites are present for restriction enzymes SMA1 and BAMH1. Now let us study about lambda phage vector. Lambda phage is a commonly known vector. It infects E. coli. The genome size is 48,502 base pair long. This is the diagram of lambda phage vector. It has 50 genes, of which half are essential. Genome is present in the phage head. At its end are the single-stranded cos sites, which consist of 12 base pair cohesive ends. The cos end allows the DNA to be circularized in host cell. Genes for lysogeny are present in the middle of lambda phage genome. CL gene produces a protein which represses all the genes responsible for lytic pathways. Phage genome has a large non-essential region which is not involved in cell lysis. For cloning of large DNA fragments up to 20 kb, this non-essential region is removed partially or fully and replaced by insert. These are allowed to infect the bacterial cell and they can accommodate the large DNA inserts and avoid lysogeny. Now we will study about M13 phage vector. M13 is a filamentous bacteriophage which infects E. coli. This virion is long and thin and contains a circular loop of single-stranded DNA. Genome sizes, this is the diagram of M13 phage. Genome size is 6,407 base pair longs. The genome codes for total 10 genes which are involved in the replication of phage. M13 can be developed into a useful cloning vector by inserting the following elements into the genome. First one is the gene for the leg repressor protein to allow regulation of the leg promoter. Then the operator proximal region of the leg Z gene in order to allow the complementation in host with operator proximal deletion of the leg Z gene. And the third, a leg promoter upstream of leg Z gene and a polylinker multiple cloning site region inserted several codons into LegZ gene. Now we will study about cosmid vectors. Cosmids are defined as the hybrid vectors derived from plasmids which contain cos side of phage lambda. This is the diagram of cosmid vectors. The cosmids have length about 5 kb. Their plasmid part enables them to replicate as it has origin of replication. Plasmid part also help in selection due to presence of selectable marker gene coding for antibiotic resistance. The lambda part allows them to be packaged in a phage coat and to be transduced to a recipient by the lambda infection machinery. It has no genes for viral protein, therefore viral proteins is not formed in host. They have unique restriction sites EcoR1 and SMA1 for cleavage and insertion. These are the references used for the preparation of this module. These are the additional references. Thank you.